Okay, here we are, F3 Project Gym. This is the outside. I know, fancy. I'm telling you, no AC, no heater, no nothing. Acclimatize or go home. Here's our nice little walkway. Just try to clean up our feet before we get in. Nice amenities here. We got our track, stall mats, 4x6. Walk over here is pretty much our entryway. You got one little seated area. We don't like to have people come in and just watch. Everybody trains. Here's our lockers. Got a great deal on those, $40 for the whole thing. I'm not even going to show you the office, it's a mess, but here's a couple of, it's not even really an office right now, but there's a couple things, old school stuff. It's where everybody pays. Nice little mailbox, slide it in an envelope. Here we got our dry erase board, a must. This is where we put our training programs up on, run everybody through them after the warm-up. Nice little ironclad waiver right there, and a little bit of other stuff, payments and all that stuff. Nice little subwoofer here. I guess we'll work around. Fancy stereo system right there. And we got some bands. We got some toe straps for sprinting. We got our own homemade ropes here. Now some of them, of course, we bought like these at Academy, and they're crap. They suck. So started making my own. Hardcore power jump rope right here. That thing won't take long to wear you out. And then we got our 1/8 inch cable ones. And we got bearings in it. It's shrink wrap, electrical shrink wrap, PVC tubes. They work awesome, way better than all these. And then we've got some of our MMA stuff, focus mitts. We got some leg wheels, some arm wheels, double arm wheels. Our tactical trainings. We got our own. Again, almost 90% of the stuff we make is made in-house. So we got our training karambits, we got our training folders. Again, we used to use the old school stuff. Yeah, that stuff's out, man. I mean, let's be honest. Who's gonna have a knife that big on you? You know, train with the smaller stuff. You'll get better that way. There we go. Push-up bars. Those pads are for training shins, forearms, hands. Slider board. We've got a leg wheel, again home built. I don't like the leg wheels that they've got. $75, and it's got an aluminum bar. Foot starts sliding off. Parallelit bars, voodoo boards with a multitude of PVCs to train with. What else we got? We got cones. We got hand-eye coordination work with smaller frisbees, balls as such. Frisbees again, which are great for putting on the feet, sliding across. You got all sorts of jacks, pikes, the whole bit. What else we got here? More pads as we follow across. More gloves, recon vest for sprints. We just add weight inside the bags. Flak jacket for sprints also. We got duffels with weight. Slap sandbags in them. 50 pounds to a little bit less for some of the female classes, 25 pound, 100 pounds. Now we got our Bulgarian sandbags that we made with inner tubes, filled them with sand, got hose clamps on them, athletic tape. Got some old bags to use for dummies, teardrop bags, 2 of those, 2 6-footers, 2 75-pounders, 2 45-pounders. That's enough for the amount that we keep in here. We try to keep it slim. This is basically our little sparring area here. We gotta watch out though, because we got nails stuck through that corrugation. We gotta pad all that up. We still got a lot to do here. 200-pound tires, not quite heavy enough, but hey, they were free. So we're gonna get some more. We got some dummies over here also. We got our poly ropes. We got 2-inch, and then we got our 1.5-inch. Then we got our little weighted area here. We got sledges, we've got T-bars, Olympic bars, we've got our ab straps, weighted belts. We got homemade kettlebells here that I built over at the Fab Shop. We got a Fab Shop next door. It's try to make as many things as possible. Slammer balls with filled these basketballs with sand and threw them in netting. Grab some ropes. They work great. Got to tape them up a little bit though, we're starting to lose them. Anyway, double articulation on this. Slide your Olympic bar in it. Some of you I'm sure have seen them. Works great. Built the handle on it, welded that up a couple weeks ago. It works pretty good. And then we got just multitude of different medicine balls, small and large. Our heater that doesn't work really at all. if you're within 2 feet, it'll heat you up. Let's see, we got two sets of right hatch gear in there for fuller, more realistic training. I've got some cone and poles in there that we can do for suicides, physio balls, which are a must, tie pads, more tires, more for dragging and towing. We got tow straps. Now the TTF deals here. As you can see, if we look down the row, we got 3 of them down this way. We're going to put another one back over here. And TTFs are awesome. Just telescope tube. I create these pieces that you can slide on all sorts of different apparatuses. We've got a no cheat back support here that's extended. Built this platform here. It goes up or down. You can just pull it off, take those hitch pins off, slide it as high as you want to. Pull up and dip bars. You got 2 of those, and then I got one for muscle ups that I'll be making here. Again, we've got plyo boxes. Got a couple of those. We got sand and slosh pipes here, ranging from 60 pounds and below. We need more. We need more. These are starting to really lose. Not getting as much out of it. And there's Bob. How's it going, Bob? Everybody knows Bob. And then we got, again, multitude of gymnastics rings. We got 4 of them running from the rafters. So we can see, just tie them up to get them out of the way. Those things are great. The actual rings themselves are industrial gaskets, old beat up industrial gaskets. They work awesome. And then of course tow straps, and then we got those at Harbor Freight for pretty damn cheap. And then we got our ergometer cycles here. We definitely need 2 more of those. You know, some boxes, more training gear that we add to the telescope tubes. These are great. I mean, there's a multitude of things we can do with these. We can pull off the pads and use them for handles for balance work. These are set in a sissy squat position right now. You can use them for abdominal work also. And then any type of apparatus you can add to these. I mean, heck, this one we do commando pull-ups with a neutral grit V-bar machine, or apparatus, excuse me. Reformer that I don't use, it's not mine, but one of the other trainers uses it, and I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong, we just don't happen to use it. Got a Versa climber collecting dust that we need to pull out to the front here, our seated area, and back to our lockers. So you got it all right here. So if anybody's got any comments, man, or any ideas on any homemade equipment, please let me know. There it is. Of course, all the flags representing all the martial art, from the origins of all the martial arts that we do. All right, take care. Thanks.